Under my Elegoo Centauri videos, some of you guys asked me how the hell did I manage to get my hands on that early on the Centauri Carbon with such a small channel. And furthermore, you guys asked me about my technical background, what I did for profession and for living in the past, and I try to answer these questions in this video and try to introduce myself to you in this video. So the first question that I'd like to answer is about how the hell did I manage to get the Centauri Carbon? Is there a magic way to get it early and don't have to pay for it? The answer is no, because I already have an established German-speaking channel with almost 16,000 subscribers. I will link it in the description below so that you can take a look around and see what printers I already reviewed in German. The second thing is that my profession is a bit complicated. Besides elementary and middle school, I did a state exam in software development, specifically in an economical branch, where I did develop software for various companies right now. Besides that, I also did a 3-year professional training in media design. Everything in non-print, nothing has had to do with print. So this means I did animation in Flash or ActionScript. I did develop web applications for various companies. And with that, I accomplished my training as media designer after 3 years of training. So this means I worked with the complete Macromedia suite. That means Fireworks, Freehand, etc., etc. I did work with the complete Adobe suite, which includes Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, and also Adobe Premiere and stuff like this. And now I'm working as a YouTuber with the suite from Serif, which means Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, Affinity Layout, and I do use DaVinci Resolve for video editing. That's so far for my designer background. In software, I did work for various companies and one media agency who worked for Samsung and Hancock, where I did develop some websites and a small PDF viewer on an iPad. And yes, I also have a background in developing apps for iOS, which means that I joined the 2016 Apple Developer Conference in San Francisco, which was a highlight and a bit of a dream for me to join this one time, and I enjoyed it very much. Besides that, I did develop for companies like Siemens, Deutsche Bahn, and other big companies in Germany to develop web portals like traveling portals or insurance portals. Mostly I did develop front end, which means that I developed the user interface and collect the data from the user via the interface and send it to a specific API on the backend. But I also did develop, and I still do develop, apps that are including front end and back end, which I do right now for a 3D printing purpose and which I did for Makorama. With that in mind, I did mainly develop Makorama as a software project. And I thought back there, what will I do? And I just bought a 3D printer, a Hicktop Prusa i3 clone, which I still have over there in my machine room, where all my other 3D printers are. And I started developing a website, an online shop where I can do various things, where I can test things that I'd like to do. For example, a payment interface or stuff that I didn't do in the projects for my customers, or stuff that I had to do a certain way for my customers, where I thought, okay, I could do this better when I do it a certain way. And so step by step, Makorama was created as kind of an online shop based on a JavaScript TypeScript framework, which is pretty unusual because normally you use something like PHP for this, or you have a finished system like WooCommerce or Shopify or something like this, where you can just set it up. But I wanted to create something where I can do something with 3D printing. And shortly after that, I thought, okay, it would be a great idea to offer to my customers a way to experience all kinds of filaments from the world, where they can try the filaments for a small amount of money, which did lead to me standing in my office and respooling filament to pack it in 50-gram samples and pack these 50-gram samples 4 pieces in each box to ship it out to my customers. So it's something like a mystery filament box. And this did work pretty well until the pandemic did hit. And with the pandemic, I noticed, okay, I have to change something. And these changes involved, okay, I need to enroll a complete online shop where I can sell filaments. This did include that I started my own YouTube channel in Germany. And this did include that we, shortly after the channel started and the online shop was launched, that we stopped delivering the filament sample boxes. And since then, I did build up this channel in Germany, growing subscriber by subscriber over the years to 16,000 subscribers right now. And of course, I made a lot of connections to Creality, Prusa. Right now it's Anycubic and other manufacturers that I talk to, that I get machines from and test them for you. And this is what I want to do on this channel for you as well, because I just received the Sovol SV06 Ace, which I like pretty much, and I will do a review right after this video. And if you don't want to miss out on this video, I'd like you to smash the like button to subscribe to the channel, and maybe take a look at my German-speaking channel. I will pack you the link in the description below. And with that said, happy printing and ciao.